Are we going to see Canelo Crawford next?
We'll see. It's a possibility there, always. No, we'll see what happens.
Have you spoke with Turkey about that show,
Yeah,
about Canelo?
we know each other.
Birthday. Canelo. Man, yeah, we still are. We got.
Hold on.
In recent weeks, London has witnessed an exciting and somewhat mysterious chapter in the saga of one of boxing's most highly anticipated potential matchups. The name on everyone's lips, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. While this showdown has been the subject of speculation for quite some time, new developments have made it clearer than ever that these two boxing legends may finally share the ring. What makes this even more intriguing is the fact that their face-to-face meeting in London.
Likelihood of a fight with you and Terence Crawford, it would be one of the biggest in boxing.
We're not talking about yet about the fight. Me and
Wasn't part of the widely publicized Ring Magazine Awards, but instead was a crucial step toward making their much-anticipated fight a reality. Both Canelo and Crawford met with the Saudi boxing mogul, who has emerged as a key player in the future of boxing in the Middle East, on different days during their stay in London.
know each other, and then we wanna see what happens.
And when do you want to get out next? I know you're here in London tonight. When are you going to be in a camp?
Huh?
When are you going to be in a camp?
Training camp in March.
Okay, so
At the beginning of the middle of the February or March. Yeah.
The meetings were held separately, allowing each fighter to have private, in-depth discussions with the influential figure. Despite not facing each other directly at that point, the intensity surrounding the meeting was palpable, with both camps seemingly on the verge of sealing the deal for a showdown between two of boxing's most dominant fighters. What truly made the situation interesting, though, was the timing. While Crawford had been in London for some time,
We don't talk that much for make a deal and anything, but we now know each other, and we'll see what happens.
Canelo's presence in the city was tied to his meeting with the Saudi boxing mogul, His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh. This meeting was pivotal for Canelo, and once he was finished with his discussions, the door opened for the highly anticipated face-to-face encounter between him and Crawford. Although the two hadn't interacted directly until that moment, the excitement surrounding the possibility of a matchup between the Mexican boxing superstar and the undefeated American welterweight champion was growing by the
Alvarez.
Oh, well, it ain't really no message, it's all respect over here, and if, he do decide.
As the days passed, reports began to circulate that both Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford were increasingly likely to meet in the ring in what promises to be a spectacular and historic fight. From the outside looking in, it seemed like this confrontation had been in the making for years, with each fighter establishing their place as one of the best in the sport. Crawford, who recently gained widespread acclaim for his blistering knockout victory over Errol Spence Jr.,
come our way and me and him get in the ring, then it'll be an electrifying fight,
in July 2023, has long been vocal about his desire to face Canelo Alvarez in the ring. The victory over Spence cemented Crawford's status as the undisputed welterweight champion, and with that success under his belt, he set his sights on a new challenge, moving up 3 weight classes to face Canelo, a 2-time undisputed champion at super middleweight.
How important is it that you've spoke with Turki Al Sheikh?
Say again, please.
How important for you is it that you've spoke to Turki Al Sheikh, and what did you speak about?
From Crawford's perspective, this fight seemed like the next logical step. Having already achieved dominance in the welterweight division, Crawford was hungry for more challenges, and Canelo, who has already conquered multiple weight classes, represented the ultimate test. However, Canelo was not in the same rush to make this fight happen. At the time, he had his own business to take care of, including maintaining his stranglehold on the super middleweight division. While Crawford had made his intentions clear following his win over Spence, Canelo's focus was elsewhere. He had already planned his next move in the ring, which meant the potential showdown with Crawford would have to wait. Despite the eagerness of fans and pundits alike to see the two fighters face off, Canelo's career had a different trajectory at the time, and his plans didn't initially involve a fight with Terence Crawford. Fast forward to the present, and it seems that the stars are aligning for this long-discussed mega fight. With both fighters in their prime and their respective legacies firmly in place, the timing appears perfect for Canelo and Crawford to finally meet in the ring. The two champions are now closer than ever to making this dream matchup a reality, and all the signs are pointing to a fight that will capture the world's attention. Several factors suggest that the long-awaited showdown between Crawford and Canelo is not only possible but might be just around the corner. The ongoing talks, the private meetings with the Saudi boxing mogul, and the recent reports all point to a fight that could take place within the next year. The excitement surrounding this potential clash is palpable, with boxing fans eagerly anticipating what promises to be one of the most thrilling bouts in recent memory. The discussion about this fight has reached a fever pitch, with rumors swirling about the negotiations and the steps being taken to ensure that both fighters are on board. Crawford, for his part, has been consistent in his desire to face Canelo, and it's clear that he sees this as the fight that will cement his legacy as one of the greatest of his generation. Moving up in weight to challenge Canelo is no small feat, but Crawford is known for his versatility and his willingness to take on the toughest challenges. He has long been recognized as one of the most skilled and intelligent boxers in the world, and facing a fighter of Canelo's caliber would be a crowning achievement in his already impressive career. For Canelo, the potential fight with Crawford is both a challenge and an opportunity. Having conquered multiple weight classes and dominated the sport for years, Canelo has few challenges left. However, a fight with Crawford represents the ultimate test, a fight against another undisputed champion who is eager to prove himself in a higher weight class. Canelo is no stranger to big fights, and his experience in the ring will likely be a factor that gives him an edge in this potential matchup. However, Crawford's intelligence and boxing IQ are exceptional, and his ability to adapt in the ring has made him one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport. The two fighters bring different strengths to the table, which makes this matchup even more intriguing. Canelo is known for his aggressive style, his power, and his ability to control the pace of a fight. His experience fighting at the highest levels gives him a distinct advantage when it comes to handling big moments. On the other hand, Crawford is a master of strategy, known for his ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances and his exceptional counterpunching ability. His versatility and quick reflexes make him a nightmare for opponents, and his ability to exploit weaknesses in his opponent's defenses could pose problems for Canelo. In terms of pure talent, both fighters are at the top of their game. Canelo, with his years of experience and his long reign as a champion, brings a level of maturity and composure to the ring that few can match. Crawford, meanwhile, has made a name for himself with his flawless technique and adaptability. When these two fighters finally meet, it will be a clash of styles, and the result will depend on who can impose their will in the ring. The meeting in London with His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh is just the latest development in the ongoing saga of this potential mega fight. The involvement of Saudi Arabian investors in the world of boxing has added a new dynamic to negotiations, as the Middle Eastern nation has emerged as a major player in the sport, offering substantial financial incentives for high-profile bouts. The fact that both Canelo and Crawford were in London at the same time for separate meetings with the same influential figure further strengthens the belief that this fight could be on the horizon. As the months go by, the anticipation for this fight only grows. Fans around the world are eager to see two of boxing's best go toe-to-toe in a battle for supremacy. The buzz surrounding this potential matchup has reached a fever pitch, and it's only a matter of time before we see these two champions face off in the ring. The road to this fight has been long and filled with hurdles, but all signs point to the fact that Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford are finally going to meet in the ring. As each day passes, the excitement builds, and the world waits with bated breath for what could be the fight of the decade.